has more than doubled in size, so I'm just gently deflating it. We didn't put any oil inside because this is completely a plant-based diet, whole food plant-based, which means there is no processed ingredient in this. There is no oil. There is nothing that is refined in this. We are using whole grains, and we have used only unprocessed. Sorry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit. I'm making mini ones, so I'm just going to shape them. Okay, so keeping them aside. So today as I said earlier, I want to bake a loaf. So I'm just making 3 or 4 buns. The rest are all going to be baked. I think my steamer can hold about 4 or 5. Yep. So these 4 are going to be my buns. Okay. So what I am going to do with the rest of it is I am going to roll them into a bread dough. So what I am going to do first is, just my kitchen countertop is completely clean, but still I'm going to put some nimbu. Completely clean it. So, okay, it's just clean, but still, because once I put the dough, it will take in every germ from the top. So I'm just going to clean it with nimbu, and then dust in some dough here. My bread tin, just for the measurement. So I'm going to rest this for 10 minutes. So this is second proofing. I'm just covering it with wet towel and leaving it for 10 minutes. Meanwhile, pinch and roll. The final pinch should be really tight so that it doesn't open up and the fold will go down. I'm just going to get it to the shape of my size of my bread tin. Looks like one wiggly toy. So I'm just putting it in. And I shall cover that too. Covering this too. Okay. So I'm going to rest. Meanwhile, what I am going to do is I'm going to get my steamer ready. So what I have done, I have filled the base with water. I'm going to switch it on my induction stove. So I'm going to turn it on so that the water gets to boil. In the meantime, I'm going to turn on again. I'm going to turn on my oven to 175 degrees so that it also starts heating up. So I'm going to come back and all done. my parchment is ready. So what I am going to do is just wet my hand, water on one side so that I can, shape the parchment whichever way I want. So I'm just putting parchment on the base of my steamer. So I'm just going to transfer the buns here after 10 minutes and keep it on the steamer for about 15 minutes from the time the water starts boiling. 12 to 15 minutes. Don't cook it longer. Turn off the stove and then keep the lid on for about 3 minutes and then open up the lid. Your bun will be ready. For the bread, I'm going to bake it in a preheated oven for at 175 degrees centigrade for about 40 to 15 minutes. That's the time. The second proofing is just for 10 minutes. So you will shape the buns, keep it in a plate for 10 minutes. If you're using an idli cooker, line the base of the cooker with parchment, and then every plate, line it with a bit of parchment, put the bun on top of it, and then put it inside your idli cooker. If you have a dokla steamer, you could use the dokla steamer for the bun. So it all depends on what kind of a steamer you have. I have a proper steamer, so I'm going to use this for my steaming. Idli, we don't use oil here, so what we're going to use is idli plates are going to be lined with parchment, and you're going to put each bun on one plate and steam it. Again, the same, roughly about 12 to 15 minutes, check it and then remove it from your idli plate. If you're baking a bread, it's at 175 degrees centigrade for 40 to 50 minutes, depending on your oven. Okay, so happy baking. We will see you with the buns at the other end. I'm not going to show, my last picture is going to be with the buns. Okay, so I'm going to put it on in the oven in another 5 minutes probably, in my steamer, sorry.